Good day, everyone, and welcome to the Meg Show. Today, we are going to be talking about breaking news that got me out of bed. I almost put a pair of pants on, too. But either way, we're going to be talking about the ROG Xbox Ally X, Series X, XXX, whatever the hell it's called. Listen, there's too many names in there. You got to shorten it as a shield from Marvel. Anyways, let's get into the breaking news. So, looks like what happened is Asus actually had put up accidentally put up their the advertisement up on their website, and of course, it was pulled down quick. However, screenshotters are even quicker, folks. So anyways, here we are. And I got the whole breakdown for you from Euro to US to Canadian. That's really going to be funny. But either way, we'll get into that right now. So it looks like the ROG Xbox Ally, the cheaper version, is going to be €599. That is €600. Converted to US dollars, that is $699 US dollars. That is $700. Remember crying about the PS5 Pro? And then the works up to Canada here is $957.48 with tax. That comes out to $1,080. That's for the cheap one. And of course, some of the specs on that one, it is a 512 gig SSD with 16 gigs of RAM. So now this is where it's getting funny. The ROG Xbox Ally X, the bigger one, that's the one with 1 terabyte SSD and 24 gigs of RAM. That's the black one. The cheaper one is the white one. The more expensive one is the black one. That is priced at €899. That is €900. Converted to US dollars, that is $1,050 US dollars. And to Canada, here, ready for the big joke? It is $1,438.29 with tax, especially here in Ontario. It is $1,624.84 for a handheld. $1,600 for a handheld. The cheaper one is $1,080, so that's basically $1,100 for a handheld. For people on the go, can I ask a question? What people? Who's paying this money? I mean, I know there's always going to be a market out there. I mean, there are people that bought $3,000 Apple VR headsets. But I mean, $1,600 and $1,100 for a handheld. I can't see this thing taking off. I said it from the beginning, and I've never wavered on it for 1 second here on this channel. And of course, I said the same thing on XNC with Colt Eastwood, that there's no way this thing is going to sell in abundance. Now, I don't think Microsoft had any intentions of this thing selling in abundance. I mean, there's no way you're going to have a big, cracking event that's going to happen in the fall where they're going to sell millions of units and this and that. I mean, I'm hearing like even up here in Canada, maybe up here in Canada, maybe not in the United States or in Europe, but in Canada, the Nintendo Switch 2 is not doing nearly as well, right? I mean, at $800 for the Switch 2 and one game, what are we talking about here? And then now I'm hearing that there's technical issues with this new Donkey Kong situation where they can't get the game to run right, especially with what advertised. So, I mean, you can't be charging that kind of a price for something like that. Anyways, that's Nintendo. We're getting off on a tangent here. We're talking about this ROG Xbox Ally XXX, Series XXX, men, whatever. So now the thing is, we're looking for some kind of a reveal later next month. That's going to be somewhere in August with the presumed launch date of October of this year, maybe even spill into November. I don't see it going into November. I would say that the best bet would be October. That's when a lot of big games are launching around that time, especially like Call of Duty and stuff like that. But either way, you lost the casual market. The casual market, which makes up, of course, about 85% of the market, are not buying this thing. Well, casual is going out there to spend $1,600 to play Call of Duty on the go or on the bus, because I can tell you this for the most part, if there are people that are taking public transit on a regular basis like the bus all the time, there's no way they're spending $1,600 to spend on a handheld. You could get way cheaper options out there. AKA, I know your phone is not cheaper. I understand that. However, it's subsidized in a different way, usually from your provider, right? Your cable provider. So that's a little bit of a different story when you're paying anywhere from $50 to $100 a month, Canadian, of course, for our phones. You can get access to almost everything just on your phone right there. Why would you pay another $1,600 to have this dedicated handheld? Anyways, I don't think this thing is going to take off at all. But either way, that's some pretty serious sticker shock. I thought I'd put it out there for everybody. Anyways, everybody, let me know what you guys think about these prices. And of course, we're going to be talking about this on XNC tonight. Either way, everybody, have yourself a wonderful day and stay magnificent.